set you guys up. Right here, still got 0 watchers. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna point you guys that way towards the car. And let's wait for some people to get on. Oh, we got 4 people on already. Dang. Hey guys. Got 1 like. Sweet. So, oh, we lost 1 person. So, today I'm gonna be working on this Losi 8. This was actually a parts car that I had under my bed, and I found it, and I found all the parts that I could use to make it into a real car. But I'm having some drivetrain issues. It feels like it's binding, and it's not very smooth at all. So I'm gonna take it apart and see what's wrong with it. And I figured maybe I could do it live. Last time we went live, it was a lot of fun. So, hey, Sean and Dad. Let me throw the body over there. So let's wait for a couple more people. So, yeah, don't actually know what to do right now. Looks like I start working on the car. Actually, let me message my Discord group. I am live. Ooh. Live. Oh. Uno's Trace. Live. I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish, but hey, Martin. All right, so hang on, let me send a link really fast. Go faster. Translating to, hey, what's up, y'all? Oh, I don't speak Spanish. All right. Hey, look, there I am. Hello. All right, how do I send a link? Oh, share. Copy link. Copied. All right. Paste. There we go. Oh, hello. Hi, JV. By the way, JV, that freaking 721 is sick. Ow. I envy you. Wish I had one of those. But I'm getting a new one pretty soon. Bakersfield College. Nah. So we have 4 people on. It's not the most impressive number in the world, but I didn't start too long ago, so maybe we can wait for more people to get on. JV, have you finished Rick? Down from a heat cycle as we speak. Nice. I feel honored that you're taking a break from a heat cycle just to watch me. I'm honored. All right, I really need to find, because look, I shake the table, it like rattles. So I need to figure out some way to mount this a little bit better. But yeah. You run a cool joint here. Nice. Thanks, man. So I'm sure no one knew. There's been a few people that got on. So for all you new people, today I'm working on my Losi 8. This was a parts car, and I'm gonna try to get it running pretty soon. But I'm having some drivetrain issues. It's binding, so I'm trying to figure out what's causing the binding. Yeah, your camera is better. Thanks, David. Well, I don't really think it's better. I think it's that I'm using light and it's still light outside, so I'm pretty sure that's helping a lot. but I'm still using the same computer. If this live stream thing gets any better, I'll probably use my GoPro or something and like hook it up somehow. One of my friends does it, and it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna have to try that out. Good RC though, if that's a question, yes, the Losi 8 Ready to Run is a very good RC car. Where are you binding up? I have no idea, because when I rotate the front, only the front rotates. When I rotate the rear, it all rotates, but it's super tight. So I don't know what to do. So that's why I'm taking it apart, making sure it's not the front clips. I'm going to take the front and rear clip off, and then I'm going to rotate those and see if there's binding in those. And then I'm going to take those center diff out and make sure there's no binding in the center diff. And if none of them are binding, then I'm going to look and see if I put something together on. Because I kind of took this car apart to fix my other 8. Then I realized, hey, I can make a whole entire another car out of this. And kind of threw it together. So that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, we have 5 people on. Woohoo! The Nitro Gremlins. Oh, I don't doubt that at all. For sure. There's someone in here. Somewhere in here. Is the drive... I want to assume you mean train. Is the drivetrain metal? Yes. It is all metal. Ring and pinion gears on the diffs is metal. And then the spur gear is metal. Everything is metal. So there's nothing stripped in here, I don't think. But I want to take the front diff apart first, because even with all this binding, I still have to reshim the front end. So there's a lot of binding going on in this car. So I'm going to take it apart. Rust? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't taken this car apart in a really long time. So that is a probability. Oh no, it's called a possibility. All right. And there's things falling out of it. Okay. That's new. All right. Get my steering rack off. Pull this bushing out. Fell out again. All right. So, tell me in the chat, has anyone done anything cool today? I can tell you guys. Where's my little picker thing? I can tell you guys that my dad just broke in his brand new 3.3 engine, and his truck is running great now. So that's what I did. And I also did the yards too, but that's not cool. New. It's the wrong size. Alright. Let's get on. We got 5 people on. Alright, that's not too bad. I am seeing nothing in the chat. So I'm going to assume all you guys fell asleep. Just kidding. We're down to 4. Screwdriver power. Stampede project. Nice. Projects are always fun. All right. TRX 3.3 rules. Frick yeah, it does. It rules when it's not 400 degrees. You went with the Edgar In method? Oh, for sure. For sure. All right. Front clip is off the car. Race cars are so easy to work on. Why can't all RC cars be this easy to work on? All right. So now I'm going to tear apart this front end. And it doesn't actually feel terrible. I mean, it's way tighter than you want it to be. But I don't think the binding's coming from here. The binding is in the rear end. But I still need to take this apart and reshim it. So I'm going to do that right now. Something just happened. I don't know what that was. So a quick little update on the Revo. If you guys don't know, I bought a Revo, which tomorrow it'll be last month. So I bought the Revo, and it was supposed to come March 30th, or it was supposed to arrive at A-Main March 30th. Well, they pushed it back to August. So I'm probably not going to be getting the Revo for a while, which makes me very, very sad. So that's a bummer. But it'll get here eventually. It's alright though, because I have a lot of cars already as it is. Daniel! What's up, dude? Man, not until August. Yeah. Man, my butt cheeks kind of hurt, but that's what happens, so I guess I can't really do anything about that. April or August, yeah. I didn't really listen to my dad when he told me. All I knew is that the month started with an A, so yeah. All right. There we go. Oh, that's not good. Oh, yeah. April. My dad corrected me. It's April. Good to know. Are you just going to spam April, Dad? Wait, maybe this is one of those situations where the diff case is still not perfect, but it'll do. Margot didn't listen again.
Daniel's calling you Margot, not me.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you were Margot.
No, because remember I told you I don't know Margot.
Oh, I thought he was Margot.
No, you
were Margot. Okay, I guess I'm Margot now. So, yeah, that's pretty entertaining. I didn't know that. But I guess my nickname is Margot now, so that's... Wait, he just said your dad is Margot. Naughty. You're silly, Dad. You're silly. All right, so these are all the shims that keep my diff from... that keep my ring and pinion gear from exploding. And I don't know if it's just me or if the mesh is too tight, but I honestly think the car does fine without all the shims on it. So let me put this back on. Oh yeah, it's a lot smoother, and it doesn't move, so that's good. Which means it's not gonna strip if I crash or anything. Remember Margot and Edgar? Yep, I told him that, and he's like, because he's silly. Or well, right now he said no, but it sounds pretty good. Yeah, before it was super tight, but oop, that's not good. But it sounds a lot better now. But let me just put some grease on it just to be safe. Some TLR high pressure black grease. Oh, there it is. Margot didn't listen again. Honestly, he gets mad at us. He gets mad at me and my sister for not listening, but he's just as bad. If I'm being completely honest. Let me just put some grease down in here. don't want to put too much because then that could slow your drivetrain down. But you want to just put enough grease on your ring gear on your diff to where it kind of coats the teeth just to protect it. You don't want to put too much because then that'll stress out your internals and it'll cause it to work too hard, which will cause overheating, which on a nitro is not good. Margot grease. Nice. All right, so that's one problem solved right there. Now, there's binding in the rear end or in the center diff. I think it's the rear end, but I didn't know. So let me put this bad boy back together, and then I will be happy to tell you guys it's a lot better. By the way, all these shims, that came stock, factory on the car. So if you have a RTR Losi, you might want to take a look at that. You want a sound test? All right, hang on. Let me put my top screws in. I think they're these. I'm hoping they're those. All right, let's do a sound test. Just like David said. And then we'll make sure. All right, David, you tell me. Does this sound good? Let me hold it. Oh. Okay. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's okay. Maybe I tighten something too tight. I don't know. Loosen these up a little bit more. Well, Daniel, why are you saying good grief? Is it because as long as she isn't moving in there? Well, the diff is not moving, and the ring and pinion gear is not moving either. But there's a little bit of a rough spot in it. Right there. If you guys can hear that. Like it frees up right here, but then you turn it back and then it gets kind of tight right there. Right there. But I don't know. This is just going to be a basher car, so it doesn't have to be perfectly smooth. I mean, I'd rather it be perfectly smooth, but it's all right. You should get a crawler. 1 second. I got you. It's a SEX 10.2. It's almost completely stock, except for the radio, and then I upgraded the shocks and the wheels and tires. But I do have a crawler. It's pretty fun. Did they run a lot? Did what run a lot? This car? Because if you're talking about this car, then yes, this car has ran quite a bit. And I never bothered to tear it open or tear the front diff open because I'm lazy. But now it should be better. And my body fell, but it should be better. Fingers crossed, it should be better. So let me slide this thing back together. Have you ever thought about putting a 3.3 in your T-Max? Actually, no. I have not really thought about doing that. Mostly because, to me, the 2.5, it's like, I don't know why, but to me, a T-Max 2.5 with a 2.5 in it is really cool because of how old the truck is and like the engine and stuff. So I haven't really thought about doing it, but I'm getting a Revo 3.3 just so I could have a Revo, just so I can have a 3.3 because I want to be cool like my dad. His truck is way faster than mine, and I can't have that. So I haven't really thought about it, but maybe in the future, like if the 2.5 ever blows up or something, I might put in a 3.3. I don't know. I'm as of right now, no. I have not really considered it at all. I can see a guitar. You need to jam out a little for us. Well, maybe, but I don't know. To me, this is more of like a RC channel, so 3.3 uses a lot of gas. Yeah, honestly, it's not. It doesn't use as much gas as you would think. They do use more gas than a 2.5, but to me, it's not that big of a difference. They do use more, but in reality, not a lot more. It's not bad enough to where you're like, oh my gosh, I can't. This is just too much. But they do use more for sure. Oh yes, they do. Yeah, Daniel will probably be right because with those shims in, I think it was set too tight. But now that it's set a little bit looser, maybe it'll like break in or something. Even though this car by no means is new, it will maybe break in a little bit. I can see a big difference from a there is a huge difference between a 3.3 and a 2.5. You are absolutely right, sir. It is 3.3 definitely has a lot more grunt. Write a country song about the Nitro Gremlins. Oh, I'll write it like super sad. It'll make you guys cry for sure. But I don't really listen to country. The only country song that I really like is Country Roads by John Denver. That one just hits a little different. But that's like the only really other country song I like. 2.5 sucks. It's slower. Honestly, I don't really think the 2.5 sucks. I just think it's a little bit slower. That's it. To me, it doesn't suck. North Star RC, can you do a crawler video? Yes. Well, since you asked for it, yes. Last time I did a crawler video, only 8 people saw it. Like, still to this day, only 8 people have watched it. So it was not my best performing video, but for you, dude, I'll do one. Even the dog don't like it. Yeah, to be honest, my dogs hate the RC cars, but they especially hate the nitros. They do not like those. It sucks to feel slower than a 3.3. What do you feel? Do you mean it feels slower, or it's just slower? Because yeah, it is kind of a bummer that it's a 3.3, but if you upgrade to the 2.5R, it's not. You'll definitely notice a little bit of. You definitely notice that the 2.5 has a little bit more bark than the stock one. Spooky dog, not a cat. Well, don't have a cat. The neighbors have a cat, but I don't think they'll appreciate me driving on their yard and scaring their cat. There we go. That sounds a little bit better, but not perfect, but better. You get a longer run time with a 2.5 than a 3.3? Yes, you do. But I have a video scheduled to come out on tomorrow, Monday, at 7:45, just like all my other videos. And it's going to be a short little clip of my dad breaking in his 3.3, if you guys are interested. That'll be coming out tomorrow at 7:45. math. All right, so I think I'm going to leave this apart for right now. And then I'm going to move to the rear end because, yes. How many RCs do you have? I have a total. Let me count just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 9. I have a total of 19 cars. 20 with the Revo. So in reality, I have 19, but I'm gonna say 20 because it sounds cooler. Plus, I have I actually bought the Revo, so it is for sure coming. So 20. 745, boys. 745. He's got a million of them. If only. Mark Santa Maria. Daniel, you need to watch Mark Santa Maria and look at his videos, dude. He makes my collection look small. And I'm not saying, like, I don't think my collection is, like, the best or the biggest or the most awesome or whatever. But my collection is a little bit above average, if I gotta say so myself. Mark Santa Maria collection, he's on another level. Ours also Kevin Talbot and RC Sparks. RC Sparks has probably over 100. And Kevin Talbot probably has over 100 as well. But I have 20. And I thought my collection was small. I have 6 now. Never thought I would have 6. Lol. 6 definitely isn't a small collection by any means. But it's not the biggest. I wonder who has the most amount of RC cars, like the biggest collection in the world. I'd be interested to see that. Do you have any nitro planes? I'm thinking about getting a nitro plane. No, I do not have any nitro planes. To be completely honest, I don't even have anything. I mean, I have a drone, but it's super small, and I don't really use it that much because it's super small. So I don't. Most of my RCing is done on the ground. Ooh, there it is. There's the binding. It's in the back. That definitely is not good. Let me take this apart and see what is going on. Have you ever flown a nitro plane? Is it easy to fly? I've flown a plane in a flight simulator, and for me, it was pretty easy, but that's because I've flown drones before, and I flew a Traxxas Aton. For a while, I had a Traxxas Aton, but the thing fell out of the sky, and people stole it, so I no longer have a Traxxas Aton, but whenever... Drones are the easiest to fly. Helicopters are the hardest. Airplanes are really cool, but if you wreck them, it's like, I don't know. Wrecking a nitro plane is honestly not that much fun. Have you ever oh wait, that's the same thing. But I don't know, they might be, if you've flown like a drone or something, then you should be fine. But if you've never flown anything, then I wouldn't really start with a nitro plane. Plus, I don't really know if nitro plane engines are any different, or like if they're harder to tune or whatever. But I don't know. I'm not much of a plane guy. Dang, we got 7 people on. Hello, 7 people. Comment down below. What is your favorite RC car that you own right now? And what is your dream RC car? I can tell you my favorite RC car is probably a 3-way tie between X-Max, T-Max, and my Losi 8. Like, those are my 3 favorite cars. I love those cars. But if I were to only pick one, I don't think I'd be able to answer that because, like, I love all my cars. Kyosho Camaro, what was your first RC? Let me show you, actually. I actually have it. It's really old. And It's really old, and you can't buy it anymore, but it's pretty cool. Let me go get it. This right here was my first RC car. It's a Team Losi Mini LST. It's a little 16th scale monster truck. You guys can tell there's no electronics in it or anything, just 2 servos. That's it. But I got this thing when I was right around like 5 or something like that. I got it a really long time ago. It's about a 10-year-old truck. But never got rid of it or thrown it away just because, I don't know. Favorite T-Max 3.3 GMRC X-Max. Dude, the X-Max is pricey, but if you want to beat the actual life out of your truck, the X-Max is the way to go. The Artemis handle better, but X-Max blows them out of the water in terms of durability. But if I could tell you my dream car, it would be a race-ready Losi. It would be a race-ready Losi 5T with a 34cc reed valve engine and new tires, new body, all that stuff. So about $2,000. But that would be my dream RC car, like a fully track prepped Losi 5T. Like I would probably poop my pants if I ever owned one of those. Show me the other wheel sets you have for your Losi 8. I want to get more wheels for mine. All right. So these are the stock ones, Daniel. You have these, the Expos, right there. And then I have these right here, Proline blockades. They're good for hard packed. They're good for hard packed dirt. They're not really very good in loose, like loamy dirt. And these are actually race tires. So if you're going to use this in the street, don't get these tires. It's just a waste of money. But I have these. And then I have some Crime Fighters right here. Proline Crime Fighters. They're a super knobby tire. They don't make these anymore. And I use these on my 8 as well. And then I have some Proline bow ties, which they don't make these anymore, but it's a really good tire. And then, I have a whole bunch of tires. And then I have these right here, some Panthers. I don't know exactly what these are called, but they're just called Panthers. They have Panthers on the side. This is another race tire. I would assume it's better for loamy or dirt. I haven't really ran these on a track before. I just use these in like the front and backyard. I can't believe how some kid bought one from the shop last week. The Losi 5T. Bruh! That guy, man. I'm jealous. I'll punch him in the head and take his 5T. For sure. What would you recommend for the street? Honestly, Proline makes a street tire. Let me pull A-Main up. A-Main. Proline makes a street tire. I don't remember what it's called, but I know they make a street-specific tire. He can call me when he breaks it and can't fix it. I want something that's not a solid rim. Well, you are gonna have a little bit of trouble with that because the Losi 8, this is a race car, and most of the tires for these kinds of cars are going to be dish wheels, which is, I'm assuming when you mean solid tire, you mean this, or a solid rim, you mean this, but most of the tires are dish wheels. Let me look up Duratrax 17 millimeter wheels. Oh, here you go. So I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's not a solid rim. It's a road tire, which I know you used your car mostly on the road. It's a Duratrax Bandito 8 scale mounted buggy tire. It's 17 millimeter. It'll work on your car, and it's chrome. Oh, the phone just shut off. But it's a road tire with spokes. So I'm assuming that's what you want. Honestly, dude, JV, I feel your pain because I hate it whenever people like that aren't really into the hobby, they go out and they buy like an X Max or something, and then they beat the snot out of it, and then they're like, they take it to the hobby shop, and the next day and they're like, oh, how do I fix it? And I'm like, bro, just stop. Proline Street Fighters are similar. Oh, that's the Proline tire that I was talking about. I couldn't remember the freaking name. All right. There's no dragon there. No dragon here. They look like they put fear in the eyes of the cats. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. But honestly, you could probably fart next to one of the cats and that'll put fear in their eyes. Alright, I'm gonna reinstall this diff, see what's going on. Alright. Yeah, there's a good amount of play in there. Gear mesh isn't too tight. Let me put grease on it. Grease is important on your gears. It just prevents them from getting hot and stuff. Stop it, Sway Bar. Honestly, tell me in the comments below. I've been thinking about getting a drift car or an arm-road car because we have a park down the street from our house, and there's like a super smooth parking lot. And I've been thinking about maybe getting like a nitro touring car, not like one of the high-end race ones, like the one that Daniel has. It's just the RTR nitro touring car, just for some fun. I've been thinking about it, but I don't really know. So, all right. There's a problem. There is rubbing. Look at that. I'm so dumb. You see this right here? That's not supposed to be. That's not supposed to be there. How the flip did you get in there? It's one of the little brackets for the sway bar. Come on. How the heck does that get in there? Well, I think I found where my binding issue is coming from. Jeez. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. That's freaking loose right there. A Nitro Fortec? I don't think they make those anymore. That was in there the whole time? I guess, man. That's the dumbest thing ever. Because, like... Alright, okay. So now, let's spin the diff. This is a center diff. This is a spur gear on the center diff. You gotta be kidding me. It was just a stupid little plastic piece inside of the case. I actually lost this part. I lost this part, and I found an extra one. Now I know where it went. Come on. It's so dumb. But I guess I fixed the problem. I fixed like 2 things today. I feel accomplished. The nitro gremlins. eBay. Honestly, it's not that I'm against buying cars on eBay, but I would rather buy them new. But the Fortec, I don't really I wouldn't really consider the Fortec just because it's a belt drive car, and I know belt drive cars are really good, but for just playing around, I would rather have a shaft driven car. So I mean, it would be cool to have one, but I wouldn't really want to use it that often. Plus, I honestly don't really know how often I would use an on-road car. It was just a thought. Like I was just thinking maybe I could get one, but I don't really know if I'll use it that often. I'm not really much of an on-road guy. I just thought it would be cool. What drove me nuts about those Losi slash TLR kits are those M3 nuts. Yeah, that's the only bad part about Losi is that they use tiny as frick screws. It's not the most pleasurable experience. And they strip out super easy too. It's not that much fun. Just bought my new wheels and tires. Sick. You're gonna have to do an unboxing video, buddy. I can't wait to see it. By the way, check out Daniel's Nitro RC channel. He's a really small channel. He's got a couple of super cool cars and projects going on right now. And I really enjoy watching them. And maybe you guys will too. Just to give a little shout out to my man Daniel. He's just trying to grow, so I figured I'd help him out. To the 8 people that are watching, I'm so into this stuff. Time to talk the track number. Time to talk the tracking number. Daniel. Hey, guess what I forgot to put in? The thing that makes my cars go. I forgot to put in the dog bones. Freaking frick. Oh well. I'll just... That's so dumb. See? This is why you gotta pay attention when you're working on your cars. Because you'll end up having to take the entire freaking thing apart again. Ah, frick. You are awesome, my brother. Thank you. Just trying to help someone out. You freaking frick! When will you learn that you're... Reminds me to mark my CVD, CVA with a marker. Yeah, that would be smart. But at least with the CVD and a CVA, it's all like one piece, and it's actually stuck to the hub. With the dog bone, though, I mean, it's not that dog bones are terrible or anything. It's just they're easier in terms of maintenance because there's not like any grease or anything you have to put in. Plus, they're a lot simpler. But I don't know. Need dry shafts from a wrestler. What should I get? Honestly, I don't. I'm sorry, dude, but I don't really know. I know MIP, they make rear drive shafts. I'm not sure if they make them for a wrestler. But MIP, if you want reliability and super high quality, their MIP is expensive, but they know they don't break. Also, I'm pretty sure Techno makes rear drive shafts as well. But I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm sure you could find rear drive shafts for that car that are aluminum if you're looking for aluminum. But I think Techno might make some. Sorry, dude. I don't really know. I'm just guessing. But that's really the best I could do. If anyone else knows of something that he could get, I don't really know. a rustler isn't one of those things that I really know a whole lot about. I mean, I have one, but I don't really know. Do they make street tires for my Exceed Forza? I don't know about that either. I'm sure they make some in that size, but I wouldn't exactly know what the size is. You'd have to like take measurements and stuff and figure out what they are. If so, I will get some for that car too. I'm sorry, JK341. I don't know. I'm sure the track, because I know Techno makes some. I know Techno makes drive shafts for the Slash 4x4, and the Slash 4x4 drive shafts are not super different from the Slash ones, and I know the Slash ones are not super different from the Rustler ones. So I'm sure those will fit, but I don't really know. If you ever have a chance, you should buy an Exceed Forza. I don't know. I've been thinking about getting like a Banggood car or something and like testing it, like seeing is Banggood really that bad? Because I've always thought those Banggood cars really weren't the best, but after watching some videos on them, they look kind of cool, like a good cheap alternative. But I don't know. I've thought about buying one of those cheap Banggood cars, but I don't really know how well that would do. There's a lot of people making Banggood content right now, so mine has a 0.18 engine in it. That's pretty sweet, dude. That's a lot better than my T-Max. My T-Max got a 0.15 in it. All right. So let us hope that this thing isn't freaking bound up anymore. If I put this whole thing back together and it's still bound up, I'm going to be really mad. All right, let me stab that down right there. Yay, it's looking like a car again. Woohoo! Oh, snap. I need to put it in my rear sway bar as well, but I can do that later. $50 for the Techno shafts? That's a little expensive, but I know those Techno shafts don't break. There's a reason why they're expensive. But you could try looking on Banggood or something like that. Maybe try to find something on there if you're looking for something cheap. But in RC, you get what you pay for. If you buy something that's super cheap, there's probably a reason why it's super cheap. Like all the stuff from Banggood, sometimes with those cheap Chinese brands, they don't have quality control. So you can watch a video of someone having super awesome time with some product on Banggood, and then you could get it and it be absolute garbage. That's what happened with my cousin. He bought one of those WL Toys, rock racer things, and when we got it, the rear drive shaft was already stripped. It wasn't working right. Hey, we got someone that I've never seen before. Aiden Junis. You have the same exact car? Sweet, dude. This is a really good car. Comes with a nice engine, reliable chassis, spare parts. So that's freaking sweet. Is it the RTR or the kit? This one right here is the RTR, but I got the kit one right here. So yeah, I got both. Yo, I have mine right here. Nice. Dude, we're the freaking 8 brothers right here. On the Discord server, I should make an 8 scale buggy. Like an 8 scale buggy chat. Just so we can all be cool. Nice. MD Fishman. What is up, dude? I didn't realize that was you. Oh yeah, huh, Dan? You you have one too. Wait, hang on. Let me go get my charger really fast for the computer. You walked in. You look mad. You're like. Sorry about that. My computer is just about to die. Ugh, gotta go fast. Bam. Fresh. I like RTR, just the parts are kind of cheap. Yeah, the parts are pretty cheap for this car. It's not like super expensive or anything. All right, bye, JV. Have fun with your car. Send a video on the Discord so I can envy your 721 a little bit more. I think it's freaking sweet, dude. Max, I liked your video of the 8. That's freaking cool. Also, check out MD Fishman. He's got a pretty cool channel too. He jumps his 8 now, which is wicked. That's why kits are better, but takes time and it hurts your hand. Yeah, it does. It does kind of get tiring, but if you have an electric screwdriver, it's no big deal to put together a kit. Why aren't you fitting in here? Really appreciate it. No problem, dude. It's no big deal. Gotta help him. Gotta help everyone out. Yeah, I've gotten like hand cramps and forearm cramps because I'm not the most physically fit person in the world. All right. But an electric screwdriver is definitely a really good upgrade. For sure. All right. There we go. Did I forget to put anything in? No, I didn't. All right, good. The Exceed 4 is $269 on Amazon. Go get it, boys. I might have to get it, but right now I got all my money tied up in the Revo, and I'm also buying a new engine for my Losi 8. Not this one, but the other one I just showed you. The one with the neon yellow body on it. I'm buying a new engine for that. It's going to be a lot better than the one that I have in it right now. No! There we go. What engine do you use for the RTR? The one that comes stock. The stock engine, what's going on here? All right, there we go. The stock engine, sure, it may not be super powerful, but it's really reliable and super easy to tune. So it is definitely one of the better engines in my opinion. Just because of how cheap it is, how easy it is to tune, how reliable it is. Like, every single time I try to fire that thing up, it fires up. Like, it's definitely one of the better engines to me. But I'm buying a new engine that'll kick that engine's arse. So gonna be wicked. I can hear myself on my dad's phone. Okay. Line you up right there. All right. I think you also got to upgrade the servos. Yeah, the servos in the stock car are very, how can I put this delicately, garbage. So I like your Losi 8 video and Losi 8X video. Yeah, I actually have another one coming out in a couple of weeks. I already have the thing scheduled and stuff. It was a lot of fun. And we tested my dad's new engine, like really tested it. It made me really want a new engine. So after I buy the Revo and stuff, I'm gonna buy that new OS engine. I'll have to do more videos like that. Okay. I can't jump triples. Any advice? Honestly, if you're trying to jump triples if you're trying to jump triples, if you don't have enough power to do it, go wide. Take your line wide, and then just hope for the best, I guess. Also, make sure to, if your nose goes up, make sure to tap the brake so you can go down and try to backside. Doubles and singles, no problem. No, those are easy. Where do these go to? Oh yeah, goes right here. But triples are definitely one of the funner things at a racetrack. But tripling, if you're trying to triple your 8 scale, then you really need a good engine if you want to take a tight line. William Ames, have fun, buddy. Thank you. I will definitely have fun. I always have fun. Unless I'm not having fun. Then I'm not having fun. Trying to line up a bow. Make it fit. Why won't you fit? Fit. Little two head. Why won't you fit? But honestly, to me, I really like driving at tracks. Like, I don't really like racing too much just because it takes up a lot of time. You don't really drive a whole bunch. And yeah, that's what I can say about that. No problem, Daniel. I'm always down to support someone. I'll help anyone out. All right. So I finally got the car together. Ow. Do you know what kind of shock oil goes into the Losi 8 RTR 8? What?
I was just kind of. Are you?
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh. Hi. How many people are on?
14. Oh, that's a lot. I didn't notice that. Dang, I got 11 likes. You guys are awesome.
Oh, go fast. I see audience.
Yeah, she tried to drive a car. She drove my dad's T-Max, and she made a lot of noises. That's funny.
I came in here because I was bored and I was gonna annoy him, but he's live.
Well, now you annoy. What?
I
I was gonna say now you annoy everyone, but
was gonna start touching your stuff.
stop touching my lizard.
What? I like.
This is my lizard. It's rubber. What? Why must you touch everything you see?
I don't know. All right, bye.
Okay, bye. Do you know what kind of shock oil goes into the RTR 8? I broke my shock. If I had to guess, it would have to be like 30 weight shock oil. Maybe a little, maybe lighter than that. because the shock oil is pretty thin out of the box. So that's my guesstimate. 20%.
32 and a half in the front and 30 in the back.
Okay. So my dad knows things. 20. Does it affect? Yeah, it'll shockwave oil will definitely affect how your car drives. It can make it feel like stiffer, looser. It'll definitely affect it. Gotta rebuild 8 shocks for my T-Max. Yeah, that's the only downside about T-Max is they cost a lot in terms of shock oil. It's not really the best thing. But you can't really complain about that whenever you have X-Max, because X-Maxes, they'll easily take up a whole entire freaking bottle. There's still a lot of drag somewhere.
Are there any questions for the old man?
No.
No.
What's your favorite RC brand? I need new shock oil for my Slash. Yeah. New shock oil is pretty key. Talking about shock oil.
Your shack package. You gonna get your shack package in order?
Daniel says hi, Margo.
Hey, Daniel.
I really have to build shocks for all 7 of my RC cars? That must suck.
Get on that. That's some serious work.
Yeah. Honestly,
did you figure out your issue?
Yeah, I had this little piece right here that goes onto the sway bar was inside the case. I don't know how it got in there, but
it was inside the diff.
It was inside the diff case.
And it feels better now? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, wait.
It feels a little better, but I don't know where it's still dragging from. But
that would be your shims. Or the way your diffs are shimmed.
Well, there's no shims in the front, and I took all the shims out of the front. There's no shims in the rear, and I took all the shims out of the front because it felt a lot better.
So you have no shims?
There's no shims in the front because when I put the shims in, it was really tight. When I pulled the shims out, it was a lot looser. So I think it might have something to do. Well, actually, I don't know.
Did you look at your bearings?
My bearings in
for
the
your
diff?
center diff?
No, I haven't looked at that yet. I'll probably look at that right now. I want to put the wheels and tires on and look how it feels. And Kyosho is okay. Left my door open. Sucks whenever parents they get mad at you because, oh no, you left my door open, and then they leave your door open. Let's see. Dang it, Margo. I gotta go. How long will you be going live? I don't know. I might be live for maybe 30 more minutes. I'm not gonna be live for too much longer. But okay, heat cycle complete. Sweet. Hi, JV. What am I doing? Okay. How did the heat cycle go? You're supposed to close the door. Yes. If you've ever been a teenager, you know the door must be closed. Honestly, dude, what's your guys' opinion on engine break-ins? Are they fun? Are they boring? Are they tedious? The break-in fuel gets the engine up to temperature super fast. Nice. What kind of fuel are you using? Because whenever I break in an engine, I usually use I usually use the same fuel that I'm gonna run. So on this next engine that I get, I'm probably gonna break it in on this. What am I doing? There. some Sidewinder race blend, 20%, 20%, 12%. That's probably what I'm gonna break it in on, just because that's what me and my dad use all the time. So fun, boring, and tedious. They're all those things. For me, they're more fun. I have fun breaking in engines. I don't know why. I'm using Bones Brew 30% to break in. What's the oil content? Something like 16% oil has a lapping agent in it. Dang, 16% oil. That's not too much. That's not too far off from how much oil is in Traxxas. Are you gonna run the car on 30%? Because I usually run my cars on 20% and they do just fine. Using Bones Brew. I hear that Bones Brew isn't that good for your engine, but I don't know. It's just what I've seen on YouTube and stuff. It might be super awesome for your engine. I have no idea, but I've never used Bones Brew before. Oh, what am I doing? All right, there you go. I haven't decided yet. Well, when you break in an engine on 30%, you're gonna have to retune a lot. So it's better. It rolls a little bit farther now, but it doesn't sound the greatest. The rear end is a little loud, and the front end makes like a little clicking noise. You've heard the opposite, Max? Yeah, I still have about 2 gallons of 30 and 8%. Whoa. I've never tried Bones Brew, so, but because me and my dad buy our fuel, it's all off of A-Main, and A-Main doesn't carry Bones Brew, so I just use Sidewinder instead. The 38% runs fine on the OS21M. It ran fine. Well, that's good to know. So now I know if I ever seen some Bones Brew, maybe grab a quart and try it out. So that's that fixed. But you know what? Since you guys are here, I want to show you guys a few of the differences between my car and then, wait, they're both my car. Ugh. All right. So this is my full-on track car right here. It's fully operational. If I wanted to, I could put some fuel in it, wheels and tires on it, and drive it right now. But as you guys can see, this car is set up. I got a MyLapse transponder in it, and yeah, I got an upgraded exhaust. I actually have the engine that came out of this car. This engine came out of this car because this car right here was actually my dad's, and then he bought the 8X and then gave it to me, and I had to put the RTR engine into this one. So yeah. All right. No North Star. All right. Hey Aiden. Bye North Star. Stay on top of the app to run using 8% oil. Strangely, the higher alcohol content did keep the temps down. Not a chemical/mechanical engineer, but that makes sense to me. Yeah, that makes sense. So if you guys listen to this drivetrain right here, it is smooth. This one is not that. So yeah, but there's not really too many differences between these cars. I mean, stock, this car comes with plastic body shocks, aluminum shock towers, stamps. It's stamped aluminum, so it's not the greatest, but Everything else on this car is pretty much the same, except for the adjustable turnbuckles, shocks, shock towers. A, B, C, and D blocks are different, but that's about it. Like fuel tank, radio tray, everything is the same. I see. Yes, you do see, MD Fishman. But I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna run these Spectrum servos in this car. They're not very good. I just put them in there mostly because of looks. It makes me feel better. The car has servos in it. But I might put Traxxas servos in this because my dad just took out the servos from his T-Max and put in the nice ones that I have in my T-Max. So I might be copying those Traxxas servos and putting them in here. I don't know yet though. So, I'm kind of finished with the car, but is there anything else that you guys might want to see? The X-Max, the T-Max, one of my race cars, one of my Traxxas cars. I got an RC10 GT as well. Is there anything else you guys want to see? Saving up for an X-Max? Dude, I got you right now. This is to motivate you. Oh, something fell. Right here, this is what you're getting right here. Look at that. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. It's almost like having a big dog. It's pretty cool. Like when they drive, it's awesome. Ugh. All right, let me read the comments. Anything else to work on? Oh boy. Don't get me started. LOL. Anything else to work on? I honestly don't know. Let me look around. I honestly don't know because everything I need to work on, I don't have parts for. So, I don't know. But if there's anything you guys want to see, just let me know. But I guess we can like talk now. Nothing is ever finished in RC. That is very true. Especially when you don't have the freaking car. Revo moment. Freaking aiming. Just get the Revo ready. Looks awesome. Yeah, this is actually my dad's old body for his car. I know it looks a little bit orange on the camera, but it's red. And then I have this body right here, which is the stock body, which I don't use that anymore. I use my yellow body. I have a lot of bodies. All right, let me try to find something else to work on. Here, let's take a little look, a little gander at my RC10 GT. This is freaking old school right here. Oh my gosh. I've been looking for this for freaking ever. So I guess I do have a battery for this car. Sick. Looks awesome. Some 7-year-old is pouring the plastic in Taiwan. I love the RC10. Yeah, me too. It's super simple too. Check it out. Look at how simple this car is. Oh god. It almost fell. The engine almost fell out. Look at how simple that chassis layout is. So this was actually a factory team kit. That's why it has like all the carbon and stuff on it. But this thing, it actually has. Here, let me take this out. It actually has an OS 18 CVR. So it still has compression. It still has compression. So maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to get this bad boy going. But I don't have a starter box for it because this isn't a pull start. Just look at the back plate. It's for a bump box. So I don't know. That was kind of neat. Let me hook up all the fuel lines again because it looks a lot nicer that way. So I want you guys to comment, what is your favorite thing to do with RC? Like anything. Like for me, my favorite thing to do with RC is to build a kit, building a brand new kit. I don't know why. I just have a lot of fun doing them. And my favorite part about building a kit is building the shocks. Like, I don't know why. I just love to build shocks. But comment down below. JV, I know you just got done building a kit, so tell me, what is your favorite part about RC? It could be hanging out with your friends. It could be just driving. It could be anything ever. Building, working on my C cars, especially Nitro. Yeah, Nitros are just a lot more fun to work on. Even though they're a little bit messier, they're just a lot of fun. Let's see. I love ripping my JATO's Losi 8 Kyosho and Exceed down the street. That's a lot of fun. Customer made RC cars. I'm gonna assume that says that you mean custom. And I love tearing up ditches with my T-Max trucks. Driving T-Max after it's tuned, and if there's no mess afterward. I dig all of it, even catching the Nitro gremlins. Yeah, for me, I love to drive. I love to work on them. I love to fix them. I love to just look at them too. But my favorite thing is building shocks on a brand new kit. That's like my favorite thing. I enjoy doing that a lot. Rear-wheel drive drifting. Nice. I've never actually drifted before. I mean, I had a touring car a long time ago, but I never really did anything with it. And then I wound up throwing it away because it was like a 8-year-old car that no one wanted. So, yeah. But I have this super cool car, and I probably won't sell it. Question: How many of you guys saw my X-Max video today? I'm just curious. How many of you guys have watched it today? I'm seeing 0 comments, so I'm assuming no one watched it. You watched it? Why did you cry? You little silly goose. Alright, well, I don't really care. You guys can do what you want. This is America. JV, explain why you cried a little bit. I wish to know. Some of those landings look like they'd hurt my back. Yeah. Yeah, but the truck took a beating for sure. All right, let me move you guys over here so you guys can see most of my cars. There's like 4 more on the floor and another 2 that you can't see on the bottom shelf. So yeah, this right here is my background whenever I'm in a Google Meet for class. But I don't really turn on my camera because I'm one of those people. Come on, dog. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna grab the T-Max because I know you guys like to look at it. There. You just can't really see it. I'm pretty sure this is why 90% of you guys even saw my channel. This truck right here. I gotta thank you, man. I love you. That right there. If travel allows me, I'm gonna try to find the Traxxas factory in Taiwan and pick up your Revo. For sure, dude. Do it. I will eternally owe you forever and ever. That's right. Look at that. You guys can't really see it, but it's T-Max for sure. I drove this thing last weekend. I drove my 8 right there yesterday, and I filmed the video on it, and it's coming out next when's it coming out? Monday, I think. So if you guys like all the 8 scale stuff, I got a new video coming out of that the T-Max made your YouTube. Yeah, it honestly did. My first T-Max video, that thing freaking, I wouldn't say blew up, but it did pretty well. Let me see how many views it's at. The darn thing's at 3,572 views and 1 dislike. That 1 dislike's from an Arma fanboy, for sure. No doubt. I think I'm gonna bring both the buggy and truly when I go to the Philippines. I'll have to send you guys videos. Yes, your T-Max brought me to your channel. You came with Nitro Monster Truck videos at the right time. All the other content is almost a decade old. Hit my first 1K video yesterday. Nice. MD Fishman, I watched your videos like a lot yesterday. I just watched all of them. I meant to say Truggy. Come on, JV. Get your head in the game. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I'll ever leave the country. But if I were to leave the country, I'd want to go to Australia and Canada. Because those just are cool places. My T-Max is upgraded to the max RPM, everything, alloy shocks, metal gearbox, and much more. Sweet, dude. My truck is almost 100% stock, except for the engine, the servos, and the forward only. That's it. Everything else is stock Traxxas. Canada is the best. Are there any Canadians watching right now? Because if you are Canadian, I'd really like to know. Then I could say, hey, I talked to a Canadian today. I got the 2.5R engine. Nice. The 2.5R, to me, it's a really good engine. It's just sometimes with the Traxxas fuel, it runs a little hot. How do you like those RPMs arms? I hear you don't have to adjust the camera or toe on those. For my Revo, I'm gonna spoil it for those of you 7 people that are watching right now. You guys are getting insider information. My Revo, when I do the whole Revo build series on it, I'm gonna have a lot of RPM, and I'm doing a true track conversion in the rear end from RPM to get rid of that rear toe link. So, insider information. The more you know. I don't mess with camera toe, but they're super strong and will not break. A 2.5R, my T-Max. Do it, dude. Then we can be the 2.5R brothers. Like, this engine's a really good engine. Like, to me, it's like $150 or something. It's worth it to me. I mean, it's reliable. It's got good power. So All right, I'm gonna join the live feed, and for those of you guys that aren't in the Discord, I'm gonna put the Discord link down below because with the Discord link, you guys will be able to talk to me all the time. Like you can ask JV and all those guys. They talk to me all the time. Like at least every day I talk to them. I can buy 2.5 R for $169 on Amazon Brand. Do it, dude. Look, there I am. Sick. All right, let me turn my volume all the way down. All right. Paste. Bam. Did it post? Can the XL5 take a screwdriver battery? Hold on. Hi, Nancy.
How many hamburgers do you want?
Dose.
Let's see what the chat says.
What is the difference between a 2.5 and a 2.5R? The 2.5R, it makes more horsepower, and it's ported a little bit different to let more air in to make more horsepower. The 2.5 also has a silver cooling head. 2.5R has a blue cooling head. So, what are the differences?
What are you even talking about?
More pow, baby. Yeah, she's a moron when it comes to cars.
I know this is tire.
All right, let's test your knowledge in front of RC people.
Fuel tank.
Uh-huh.
Tire.
Uh-huh.
A-arm.
Yeah.
Shock.
Yeah. All right.
Engine?
Yes. Smart.
And filter or something? Is that a filter?
That'll be half a point.
Oh, is there another thing? For filter thing?
No, but you didn't call it the right name.
Oh, okay. It's like the same thing. But...
Yeah, it's the same thing, but not the proper term.
What's this called?
This?
Yeah,
It's a chassis. You
Chassis.
suck. You suck. That's like the main
I learned
thing
that
in
in
the car.
my robotics class. I hated my STEM and robotics class, and I've never taken that again.
She's dumb. Blue is better.
Wait, how much did you say you want for
I said 2.
I don't know if Dad made me 2.
Well, then 1.
Okay, Mom just told me to ask.
Good job. You get a star. Just join the Discord server. User is ScarRoll37. Sick. Well, now you can watch I actually posted a video of my dad's break-in. Posted a video of a short little clip of next Sunday's video. So, yeah, you guys get behind the scenes and stuff. Plus, you guys get to talk to me. And I think I'm a pretty cool guy. I do say so myself. But yeah, my sister is she's quite the goofy goober. She's dang good singer though. Well, that's her hobby. Yeah. All right, I'm texting you right now, dude. You're in the group chat. So in this Discord server, I have different channels for everything. I have one for just RC in general, nitro, questions, other RC things like drones and stuff or boats, whatever. And then I have just a casual one where we can just talk about other things, not just RC cars. Then this one right here is Monster Truck Bros. We're on this one a lot because we all have monster trucks. And then the On-Road Boys. So, yeah. If you guys got certain types of cars, I can make a channel and we can be like, Jared, I'm here. What's going on? All right. So let me fill you in. I fixed this car because it was being dumb. And then Natty came in and I tested her knowledge on RC cars, and I would say she got a 4 out of 10 on my quiz. But That's really it. And then I brought the T Max out because it's a T Max. So does anyone have like any questions or anything cool that they're getting or they want to buy or something? I don't know. I know Jared's gonna build himself a freaking go-kart. Do you think your teacher knows about your YouTube channel? No. Honestly, no one in my school knows about my YouTube channel except for 2 people, to be honest. T-Max Gang Forever, Traxxas / Nitro. That black car right there, that's a slash. It's not Nitro, but it's a slash. Look at my foot. Oh, I'm not bendy at all. Toes. All right, check this out. I thought this was pretty cool, but this is the top of my school Chromebook. Yeah. I'm repping RC brands at school. People gotta know. I want to get a Nitro Slash. Honestly, Nitro Slashes are pretty cool. Nitro Slashes are really cool. They that's all I have to say. They're cool. I've wanted to get one, but like I already have a Slash and I already have 2 Nitros, and they already cost enough money to freaking take care of and fill them up with fuel and stuff. I just want my Revo to come, man. Stampede Nitro. I have a Stampede right there, but it's not Nitro. It's electric. As Bo DeJoe would say, it's an E word. You guys want to see how much fuel I have since I have nothing else to do? One box. 1 quart, half quart, 2 quart. So this is right here. That's about 2.5 quarts of race blend, Sidewinder. You know this. Come on. And then I have some Traxxas Go-Go juice. I got some old Traxxas catalogs from early 2000s. They sold a lot of Nitros. I'm going to go to your house and drink it all. Jared, this one's blue Gatorade. It's really good. Yeah, back in the early 2000s, like electric wasn't even really that relevant. Nitro was like king back then, just because what electric RC cars do now, that's what the Nitro RC cars did back in the early 2000s. Like electric cars were like super slow. Come on, Brian, you know this. You have stock servos in your Losi 8? Here. Am I ready to run one? Yes. But I'm thinking about maybe getting the servos that I have in my T-Max or something like that. But in this car, I have about $160 worth of servos right here. So both of these servos are titanium geared, and they're not brushless, but they're definitely quick. And they're about $80 each, so definitely not the cheapest option, but sorry I had to flex on you guys, but you know, it's just what I gotta do. Just kidding. But honestly, if I were you, Daniel, I wouldn't keep the stock servos in the car. They're really bad. They're slow. They don't have a lot of power. Sportmax, Nitro Sport, Wrestler, Fortec, Monster Buggy, and T-Max. Honestly, the Monster Buggy would be really cool. Like if they made something like that now, like the ultimate car would be like a fist scale sized X Max with a big bore, like with like a 32 piston port or something in it. I think that would be wicked cool. A Sport Max would also be pretty cool. Come on, Brian, you know this. But honestly, I got plenty of RC cars. I don't really need any more. But this guy right here, all my success is pretty much off of this guy right here. They should make a gas X-Max. Yes. That would be wicked cool. It probably wouldn't sell as good because it'll cost a lot more because they have to like make the engine and stuff. The engine costs money to make. But it would cost a lot more, but that would be wicked cool. Plus, it would be wicked cool, but you wouldn't have the same amount of like instant torque that the stock one has. Got myself a Hyper 7 TQ lately. Nice. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I'm going to order both dual exhaust kits for my T-Max truck soon. Sick. I need to order a THS pipe for my truck. The stock pipe kind of chokes it off a little bit. It doesn't allow me to reach them RPMs that I like. But then again, with an engine like this and the engine that's in my 8, I don't really want it to hit super high RPMs. But once I get the new engine in my car, in my Losi 8, that thing will have more RPM, a bigger RPM range than either of those two cars. RG Logistics Kit or RC Logics Kit. Yeah, one of the things that I'm excited about the Revo is that the exhaust is rear exit, so I won't have to worry about all the crud and stuff getting on all the A-arms and stuff. It'll just kind of dump out the back right here. I mean, it'll still get a little bit on it, but definitely not as much. Or I might get blue one for my 3.3 and chrome for my 2.5. Or I might get chrome for both. Honestly, I don't really like chrome pipes. I mean, I have a chrome pipe. I don't ever use it because the engine that's supposed to go with the pipe, it has a cracked block. So this right here is a freaking $100 pipe. So I think when I get my new engine, I might put this pipe on it. Maybe. I don't know yet. But I'll probably put this pipe on just to try it out. But I'm definitely going to use that pipe. I'm definitely going to use the pipe on that car when I put the new engine in, just because I know that pipe is good. It works. But I might use this one. I might change it out and use this one just to try it out. You hate all the crap that gets inside of the wheel from the exhaust. Yeah. Get on. Yeah, that's one of the things I don't like about nitro, but it's part of nitro, so I mean, I can't really do anything about it. But it smells good for sure. That's why I'm upgrading to the rear exit, because the body gets all sticky on the side, and I want to avoid that. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I like the rear exhaust idea, but to me on a T-Max, I like on a T-Max and on an 8 scale, I'd rather have it side exit just because that's what it comes stock with. But on the Revo, I'm super excited to get that rear exit exhaust, man. That thing is going to be sweet. But the reason why I don't use this pipe on my current 8 right there is because this pipe, it pulls out so much. This pipe pulls so much that it has so much flow that that engine can't really keep up with it. It doesn't have a high enough rev range to really keep up with this pipe. So I'm gonna break in the OS engine that I have. I'm gonna break in the OS engine that I get on the pipe that's already on the car, because I know that one works well. But I'm gonna try out this one whenever I get the new engine and after I break it in and stuff, just to make sure, just to see what the car will do with this, because I'm not sure if this pipe is defective either. So it might be defective, I don't know, but I don't think it is. But check this out. This right here is a $200 paperweight. What do you think of Rowan or Primal Raminator? Dude, the Raminator, oh my freaking god. I love that truck. If I could, I would own one of those trucks. Even though they're super big and expensive, I would own one because they're that awesome. They're so freaking cool. Look at this engine. Brand freaking new. Here, let me point the light over here. Look at that. It doesn't even have gold on it. It's barely been ran. It's got maybe 3 tanks. It's maybe got 6 tanks in it. It's not even, this engine isn't even finished with break-in. But it's got a cracked block. I don't exactly know where, but it was 2-stage idling, which is never good. It was 2-stage idling, and it was not a happy camper when it was on. So, but I can say this engine made a lot of freaking power. It's pretty awesome, but it just sucks that a $300 engine has a cracked block, because it was nothing that I did. It just, like, as soon as I first fired it up and it got up to temperature, got roughly to 230 degrees, it started 2-stage idling, and that's not good. Then you won't have to worry about plastic resonator and upgrade to an aluminum one, and you won't even lose any power performance. That's true. But those aluminum pipes, they usually sound better and perform better than a plastic pipe. Did a piece of glow plug fall inside? I don't think so. Because it doesn't look like it, because it's got the little edge on it and stuff. I don't think anything fell inside. And I know this button, and I know this button isn't stripped for sure. Yeah, this button isn't stripped. So there was a lot of I will tell you this though, there was a lot of oil down here. Like a lot of oil down here when I first took it out. I don't think it was a piece of glow plug or something. But when we were done running it, there was a lot of oil inside of here and all along the bottom of the block. So it was $300 wasted. I'm probably never gonna buy a Reds engine again, because come on, $300 engine and it comes with a cracked block. Like, it's ridiculous. A 3.3 resonator will fit on a T-Max 2.5. Daniel, do you know how well the truck will run with that pipe on there? I'm just, because I don't really want, because with that THS pipe, it's a bottom dump pipe. So the exhaust pipe actually comes out the bottom, and I don't want that. I would rather have it come out the side. Come on, Brian, you know this. It will run the same. Daniel, could you like upload a video or something where you run the truck with a 3.3 pipe, just so I could hear it, maybe, if you feel like it? You guys want to see my dad's old engine? It is dirty. Look at that thing. That thing is almost black. You definitely do not want this. It was ran too lean a couple of times. My 2.5 is a little bit like this. It's ran a little lean a couple of times, but it's definitely not like this. Do not want that to happen. Yes, if you upgrade the 3.3 exit. Yeah, I don't know. Exactly, Jared. That face was exactly my reaction when I took this thing apart. And then this engine doesn't even have a piston or sleeve in it. You guys want to see? Yeah, it's always safe to run your car on a little bit of the richer side. So my T-Max, I will admit this, my T-Max has run a little lean a couple of times. I will fully admit it. I am not 100. I'm not like the best tuner ever. I can get a decent tune on a car. I'm not the best tuner though, and sometimes I get distracted and lose, and then I realize, oh crap, my engine is running lean. So then I richen it. Yeah, I know that. We gotta take that cracked block together. For sure, dude. You know what, Jared? We gotta just TIG anything. We gotta like make a. What is going on with this screw? We gotta weld like a pre-runner or something, dude, for sure. What do you do for after-run maintenance? Usually for after-run maintenance, what I do to the entire car is look at that. No piston. You guys can see the crankshaft spinning down there. No piston or sleeve. Thing is a bare engine. TIG the earth. Oh, dude. I'm down. Just tell me when. So for after run maintenance, I usually let the car cool off, of course, because you don't want to touch a 200-degree object. That'll hurt. And after I let it cool off, I'll usually clean it off with like the air compressor or something, just to get it all clean and stuff, so I can take it in my room and not get the entire place dirty. And then after I clean it, I will put some WD-40 down the hole for the glow plug, and I'll turn the engine over a couple of times. Either with that engine, I usually just do it by hand, and then with the T-Max, I will do it with the pull start. And then that's really it. And then if I have done, like if I drove it in a really dusty place, then I will clean out the air filter. But you should be doing that anyways. If you don't clean out your air filter, if it's a 2-stage air filter, then you should be okay if your outer filter is a little bit dirty. But if it's a single-stage air filter and you don't have like a shield or anything on it, then you might want to clean that every single time, especially if you run it in really dirty places. So that's usually what I do for after-run maintenance. Also, make sure that your piston and sleeve, make sure that your piston is in bottom dead center. That's really important too, especially during break-in. Come on, Brian, you know this. So yeah, that's usually what I do. So if you guys do it differently, let me know. Maybe I'll have to try it out or something. So I always clean my rims and body with microfiber cloth. Yeah. The way it risks it scratching it. Yeah, I usually clean my body as well, but I mostly focus on the chassis and stuff, just because like the chassis is really important. Check this out. An easy grab body clip. I made these a couple of days. I made this like a month ago, and I meant to do a video on it, but I never did it. So yeah, it's really easy to grab and find. Like if you lose it or something, makes it really easy to find and pull. Just don't put it in the shower, boys. Lol. It's nice. All right. Well, I've been live for nearly 2 hours, so I think I'm gonna call it a day. And I really appreciate all you guys watching. I appreciate the 13 likes. So I hope you guys have a good night, good day, wherever you're at in the world. And hope to see you guys again. Remember, I post every Wednesday, Sunday, and I go live Sunday evenings. And I post 7:45 Wednesday and Sunday. So, yep. That's all I do. So, JV dishwasher FTW. So, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Hope you guys have a good night and stay safe.